How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are doing great. Today I wanted to give you an update about the heat problems that I've been having with my rigs. We've been getting temperatures of about 30 degrees Celsius where I live, and the rigs are getting very hot. So I wanted to give you a quick update about what's going on with my kind of heat management or heat dissipation efforts. And I was going to try a couple of new things. I'm going to install some additional inline fans, specifically on the intake side of the cold air, and see if that improves things. So let's take a look at the rigs first, and we'll take it from there. All right, check this out. This is my current rig setup. I'll talk to you a little bit about this in a bit, kind of explain where I got it and what's the idea behind it. This is my NVIDIA rig at the bottom. We've got 10 GPUs, and then this is my AMD rig. We've got 6 GPUs over here, 480, 590, and 4 580s right here. I had to put the 6700 XT on a separate kind of rig because it was crashing the AMD rig. So let's talk about heat. A couple of videos ago, maybe about a month or two ago, I made a video that talks about my kind of heat dissipation, intake, and exhaust setup using this inline fan that exhausts air from inside the tent, and then using this ducting that kind of brings in air from the bottom, cold air. So cold air comes in from the bottom, and then it goes all the way up. This inline fan takes it all the way to the outside. However, as you can see, inside the grow tent we're getting temperatures of 42 degrees, which is quite hot. Before I put this fan, I got this from Costco. It was about $90 Canadian. Before I got this fan, temperatures were going up to 45 degrees Celsius, which is quite hot. Some of the rigs were crashing. I was having temperature problems. So today what I wanted to do, because my basement is getting super hot, I wanted to take out this fan, which is extremely loud, put it outside the tent, see if it's going to circulate air a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is put 2 small inline fans here, one over here, 4-inch ones, so that I kind of like force air into the tent. What was going on before, because this was exhausting air and the tent was closed, there was negative pressure inside the tent, right? So air was kind of being forced into the tent through these inlets. However, I don't think it was enough. So today we're gonna put this in. This is a 4-inch fan, inline fan that I got from somebody on Facebook Marketplace for $15 Canadian. I have 2 of these. I'm going to install one here, this way, and another one here, this way. And hopefully they force enough air into the tent, into my NVIDIA kind of GPU area, all the way up, and to be exhausted to the outside. This way I can put this outside of the tent and have my basement be a little bit cooler, because it's becoming a little bit unbearable. So we're gonna shoot a bit of a time-lapse setup over here while I install these, and we'll give it some time and see if it's gonna actually improve the temperatures. So before I opened this was about 43 degrees. So we'll start at 43 and we'll use that as a reference to see kind of like the before and after. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, folks, so I'm done with the installation. There's one here and there's another here. I do feel like, you know, they're pushing air. It's not as much as I would want to, but they're quite small. Just for reference sake, these are 12 watt ones, or I guess this one is
14 watt, 120 volts. And this one is 12 watts. You guys can't see it, but I've seen it before. Here it's like 12 watts. It shows 2 over here, but it's actually 12. 12 watts and 14 watts. So I'm not too worried about them kind of like consuming a lot of power. I've also removed the fan that was pushing air all the way to the top. So now the temperature dropped because I have the tent open and kind of a lot of the heat kind of went outside into the basement. I'm gonna close the tent right now. Remember that before we started this, the temperature was at around 43 degrees, right? So I'll give it probably an hour and see what the temperature goes up to. If I can maintain 40, 42, 41, 43, and seeing that all the GPU temperatures are okay in Hive OS, then we'll keep it as is, and then I'll use the industrial fan somewhere else. But if I can't, then I'm gonna put it back over here, have it continue to push air upward, and I'll just get another fan from my basement. Okay, so I'll be back in an hour and we'll check the temperature and see whether a solution such as these two is a good idea or not. Okay, see you in a bit. All right, folks, so it hasn't been even an hour and I'm already noticing that the temperatures are going up. If we look inside the tent, here, I'm gonna flip this camera. Okay, if we look inside the tent, we're actually getting better than what I expected temperatures. It's 39 degrees. And the bottom rig over here, because it's getting most of the cold air, is doing fine. Most of the NVIDIA GPUs are anywhere between like 50 and 60 degrees, which I'm happy with considering it's summertime. However, these are pushing 70, 75 and even more. And I'm noticing that some of them are still starting to get some invalid shares. So let me show you actually. Let's go over here. Check this out. 580, 72, 590 is pushing 72 as well. I've even cranked up the fans to 95% and they're hot. I'm not comfortable with these two, 70, 71. It might be okay, but it's nighttime right now, so it is a little bit colder than what it's gonna get come summer or like August or something. So these are gonna get even hotter. So these are gonna get even hotter. Okay, what that means, I have to put back the fan where it was. I'm gonna move it to the side a little bit, kind of in the corner, and I'm gonna have it actively push air outside. And then tomorrow I'll just go get another fan from my basement to kind of help with cooling things. I'm gonna end the video over here. I just wanted to kind of show you what I've been dealing with. You can do the same thing. These are roughly anywhere from 20 bucks to $30, $40 maybe on Amazon. I think the cheaper the better. Maybe you can find ones that can actively push a lot more air in, but this is more of a problem with where the air is coming in. So even though it's coming in cold over here, by the time it gets all the way up, these are getting quite hot air from all of these GPUs. So fan goes back in here, pushes air upward, gets exhausted, and I think this entire rig is going to be, or these two rigs are going to be a lot happier. I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you very much for watching my videos. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy considering that I've been posting actively only for the past couple of months. So I appreciate every single person who watched and who shared it with a friend or who put a comment. I try my best to answer most of the comments, and I hope that my answers are helpful. So until the next video, I hope you guys take good care of yourself, and I wish you well. Have a great day.